Hello and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, please like and subscribe. It will help other people feel better. If you do so, my videos get seen more. And I know that the things that I share raise the frequency of other people, and they actually make me feel better to talk about as well. So I hope that you guys find value in them and subscribe to my channel, even if my hair looks like this. That said, I want to talk about the quote that says, "There's nothing to fear but fear itself." Now, that is an age-old quote, and a lot of people might say, you know, I don't know what they might say, but they may not find the true, deep meaning and value to that quote. So I would like to talk about it myself. Now, as we know from all theology and science, physics, everything is made up of energy. And emotion means energy in motion. So the way that we feel determines how we act and what we are attracting into our reality as our results. Now, our subconscious mind controls how we feel. And so it can be habitual for us to feel fearful or doubtful or unworthy of certain things. But as we feel this, even if it's unintentional, we then attract circumstances and people even into our lives that confirm that we should feel fearful or doubtful or unworthy, and confirm our unworthiness and doubt and fear. Ironic, isn't it? As we change the way we feel and choose to feel relief, or choose to feel joy, or choose to feel love, or choose to put our energy towards faith instead of fear, we then attract circumstances, people, and situations that confirm that we can indeed have faith in ourselves, and we can indeed attract things that feel good into our lives, that feel like love and that feel like worthiness. So however we feel determines how we act and what we attract into our lives. So when people say that there's nothing to fear but fear itself, that's actually incredibly true. Because as we feel fear, we then attract circumstances that make us feel fearful. And I know a huge trigger for that, and a huge reason for people feeling fearful is loss of means, which is often related to financial security. So if we say, spend a bunch of money on something that we feel maybe was a rash decision, we may then have this like guilt and fear afterwards of, oh no, did I spend too much of my means? Will I lose everything? Have I made a huge mistake? But if we avoid that feeling, instead put our energy into faith, then we continue to attract abundance and there's nothing to fear. But if we focus on that fear and that lack, then we will continue to attract circumstances that make us feel fearful and lack. So I actually believe that this is how many people become homeless, is because of their subconscious mind, which is habitually feeling fearful and habitually focusing on lack and negativity. And it's really not their fault. It's literally not anybody's fault. But as long as we allow ourselves to feel this fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, whatever it is, we will continue to attract that into our lives. Now, the good thing is we have the ability to control our feelings with our conscious mind. So whenever we feel any negative emotion, we have the conscious ability to choose to find what feels good. Now, that can be difficult if you're feeling extremely depressed, heartbroken, sad. If you did just lose, say, your job or your whatever it might be, it can be difficult to align your feelings to that of faith and abundance. But find the feeling of relief. Find whatever you can possibly find to focus on that might feel better. Sometimes that's just this fresh air, this beautiful day, the sun rising again, the ability to experience feelings in physical reality. Excuse me while I yell at my dog. Willow! Come on! Come on! She's running away. But as we find the feeling of relief and find better things to focus on, we begin to change the way we feel and change our attraction point. So, though it may be difficult to wrap our heads around, and though it may be difficult in times of struggle and stress, there is nothing to fear but fear itself. As long as we consciously control the way we are feeling and consciously choose to find feelings of relief and find feelings that feel better, then we're going to continue to attract better into our lives. So there is nothing to fear but fear itself. And that saying alone has gotten me through some of the most difficult times in my life. And I often question, when I'm feeling fear, what is it that I'm afraid of? I know, because I have been homeless. I didn't die. And even if I did die, I don't fear death, because I know that we will go back into our purest form of infinite love, light, non-physical intelligence. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Even the worst case scenario really isn't necessarily a negative thing. Of course, as humans, we, value our physical experience and we fear that loss of connection, but in reality, we are all energy. We are infinitely connected to all that is, and there is no way that we can disconnect. So even in death, there is nothing to fear. Fear is a made-up concept that we hold in the subconscious mind, and it is not even a reality. As long as you consciously choose to find what feels good and focus on faith and love, you will continue to attract that into your lives. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. I hope this video helped you. I love you infinitely. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if you like this video. Let me know what else you guys would like me to speak on, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!